a viral post last week appeared in my Facebook timeline, as it does probably on a weekly basis, where it's a mother who's telling you about the 3-hour routine that she has to go through in the morning in order to get her 4 kids out of the house. And it's under the guise of, oh, my life is so chaotic, and I turned up at the office with Cheerios in my hair and with a bit of my child's nappy stuck to my business suit. And it's all in the guise of being, like, very real. But actually, they're just looking for affirmation, and they want everybody else to log on to the comments, which people invariably do, and tell them that, in fact, they're wonderful mothers, that they're giving up so much for their kids. And in reality, I just find it really tiresome. Initially, I found it a bit...
Is this not selling out the sisterhood now?
Maybe, but initially I found it kind of refreshing. I was like, yeah, this is real.
Are they not allowed a little moan about it?
It's not a little moan, though. It's a massive 7-paragraph moan about their amazing lives. And it's not really a moan. It's actually, look how great I am and look how much I've given up for my kids. The reality is, I have 3 kids. I know everybody around the table has kids. Parenting is not actually that hard. It's not that hard, and it's also not that interesting. You know, I mean,
you haven't met my kids.
No, parenting is interesting in that, you know, I'm obsessed with my own kids, and everybody is obsessed with their own kids, and we all think our own kids are fabulous, but actually talking about the act of parenting is not actually that interesting. I don't want to hear about anybody else's morning routine, and in fact,
tell us about your own morning routine. Do you get them out dead smooth, yeah?
No, it's not smooth, and there's an awful lot of shouting that goes on, and we don't like each other a lot between the hours of 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. But to be honest, like, I don't do that much for my kids. I read that post, and this woman is, like, back and forth to school 4 times because some child has forgotten something, and some other child forgot a bit of their lunch, and another child didn't do their project and has to be delivered into school and everything. I don't do any of that for my kids. I'm trying to raise competent adults, not needy, incompetent ones who aren't able to cope in the world.
Yeah, great. She had like an 11-year-old who she was making their bed, and I thought, what? It was a little bit self-serving.
You see, are you involved in the morning routine in your house? I'm sick. What, 6 children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the check there.
Okay, yeah.
But you see, I think women quite enjoy being better and quicker at it than Tanya would enjoy being better at it than me.
That's
I'm slower.
Handy, isn't it?
I'm slower, but less noisy. There's less screaming and shouting, but everything happens a bit slower.